Guys, what's going on, and welcome to today's video. Today's subject that we're going to be talking about is 5 tips on how to get better at Counter-Strike Go. Everything that appears on the screen in this video is all going to be down in the description below. If you click on the link, it should take you right to the workshop page to download it. The first tip that I'm going to be giving you guys today is going to be practice your nades and your callouts within maps. Now, the easiest way to do this is, at least what I like to do the most, is I like to go into a offline with bots match. I kick all the bots and then I run an executable file that I put into my game directory to allow me to have max money, infinite ammo, so I'll have infinite nades and stuff like that. Or you can find maps on the community workshop that will teach you how to throw nades, smokes, and flashes. They'll show you what spots you need to be in and how exactly to throw them. Now, if you guys want to use an executable file to help you with smokes, flashes, and nades, you're going to want to look down in the description below, and I'll have all of the command lines that are in my executable file currently, and you'll have to make your own, and you'll have to put it in your Counter-Strike directory. And then once you open up the game, you should have your console enabled. If you don't, go into your game settings and it should be under Enable Developer Console. Once you have this enabled, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to type exec and then whatever you named the file. For me, I named it prac for practice, and then you hit enter and it'll run all of the scripts and it will cause you to have basically everything that I have currently. Now, the only thing you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to kick the bots. Now, the reason you want to use an executable file is because it makes it a lot easier to practice. It's not as time consuming. It'll also show you how you're throwing nades and where to throw them if you're messing it up or not. So for example, say I want to throw the cross smoke for A. I used to throw it like this, and it was wrong. And then recently I've figured it out that when you stand up against this barrel where I'm at, you're going to want to look at the top of the sign, run, and then throw. Oh, that's a flashbang, but you get my point. So, that is all for tip number 1. Tip number 2 on how to get better at Counter-Strike is very simple, but it's also might be the hardest thing that you have to do while you're playing this game. You're going to want to find friends that you connect well with and that you want to have fun with playing this game. Now, as you progress through the road of playing this game, you're gonna lose a lot of online friends, whether they be actual people that you know or just people you've met online. Some people won't take this game as seriously as you will while you're progressing. So what you're gonna have to do is you're going to have to make new friends. The easiest way I've found to do this is to look on either the Steam discussion sort of part of their forums, or you can try to find a group to join that sort of likes to progress together. Everyone progresses at sort of their own rate, and I know most people are impatient with this sort of process and they don't necessarily want to wait, so the easiest way is just to find new people to play with. Third tip that I have for almost anyone is you're going to want to try to practice your patience within the game. In order to do this, you're going to want to go to the server browser within the game, and you're going to want to look for surfing and b-hop maps. If you guys want to look up videos on how to surf / b-hop, I can put one for each of those down in the description as well if you guys want to check that out. But most likely, if you do like surfing or bee hopping, it's one of the best ways to practice patience, because you're going to get aggravated as you play the maps because it's going to be very hard at first. But then once you get the hang of it, you'll start understanding what you need to do if you mess up. And it's the same with the normal game. Now, I've played this game for almost 2,000 hours. I still get very mad sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's just a game, and you need to understand that you need to learn how to fix your own problems. And if you don't do that, then it's going to be very, very hard for you to progress. Tip number 4 that I have to stress very, very much is that you have to download training maps. You have to. One of them that will help you, especially when you're starting out, is a Crosshair generator map. The one that I recommend is Crash's Crosshair generator. I could put that down in the description as well as a picture on the screen. This is very helpful for new players. You don't have to learn all the console commands for all the crosshairs. You just go into the map, you shoot whichever one you want, and then it'll give it to you. It's also a great way to test different ones out. They have pro players crosshairs on there, streamers. Maybe if you want to try out, say like Hiko's crosshair from Liquid, it will help you a lot. Other training maps that you will need to download are aim training maps, recoil training maps. One that I like to use the most is Aimbotz. It's a training map that you can get on the workshop. I'll put that down in the description as well. It's very simple to use. You can use every gun in the game. It practices close range and long range fights, and it'll help you with spray, tapping, bursting, whatever you want to do. The very, very last tip that I have for everyone that plays this game is you're going to want to have fun. You don't want to take it seriously. There are people within this game that like to get on your nerves. They will try to make you mad, whether it be because they're salty or because they just don't have a life. The best way to deal with people like that are you're going to want to mute them. People like that will never get anywhere. They just are playing the game just to make other people mad, is basically the reason. The more fun you have, the more experience and the more learning you will be able to achieve. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and maybe a comment down below. Subscribe if you want to come back, maybe when I post another video. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day.